deep down in my mind, I want to go to Lagos because before I went to service, I was working in a company. I was collecting more than 300K. Look at that amount, and you're a young
Yes.
graduate. I was not paying for house in VI. So look at the place,
Yeah.
VI. You are not paying. You are staying with the person that you're working
Yes,
with.
yes.
You are not buying food. So the money that I'm being paid is okay. My name is Omoshide Omotorani Precious, and I graduated from the Department of Computer Science from Federal University of Technology, Akure. FUTA, yes, the best university, the best technology university in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, I need to say that. And while I was serving in Ekiti, I met it's called Prophet Pentecost Arena, and in the Corpus Fellowship, I was the resource manager, where I was able to bring a balance with work and spiritual life together, because a lot of times when people are in a spiritual settings, they always have to have this mind that all we have to do is just to pray and study the Bible. But I had to bring a balance that the church is not just for you to pray and to study the Bible, it's also for you to get knowledge that you might not be able to get outside. So that's that about Omotolani. And if I want to say a little thing about myself personally, I'm a virtual assistant, I'm a project manager, and I'm also a perfume vendor. And I don't just sell perfume, I sell confidence. Yes, I sell confidence.
Thank you. That was like 10 in 1. What was your first day at NYC camp? Can you
Oh,
describe your first day?
okay, I need to give a story for that so
No
that you
problem. Go ahead.
understand.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me say on the 20th, I can't really remember the exact date, but all my mates have actually gotten their letters to where they were going to camp and stuff like that. But my own, I was told I was being referred to batch C, like batch B2, but I was, and along the line, I already took up my mind that okay, maybe I was not going to serve again that particular month. So I was already thinking of different opportunities that I can actually venture into aside from my business. And then 2 days after, someone reached out to me that, Omotolani, go and check your NYC portal that some people had the opportunity to be referred back to B2. And when I checked it, I saw Abia State.
Okay.
So I camped in Abia State, Umuna Bende in Abia State, yes. And it was my first day. It was really an interesting one. I left Ondo State, Akure, exactly 7:50, and I got to Umaya 9 p.m.
Wow.
And from Umaya to Umunabende there was another journey, so I had to take another bus.
Wow.
From Umaya to Umunabende.
In the same state?
Yes, I had to take another bus. It's just like, let's say, Ekiti State. You are in Ikere, but you are still going to Iroko.
Yes.
You are still going to Oye, so it's just like that. So I got to camp exactly maybe 11 p.m. or 11:30 on my first day, and getting there, I met people that already got camp days before, and I was happy. I would say happy because I have been looking for an opportunity to mingle with people from different tribes, because all my life I've been in Southwest, primary, secondary, university, I've been in Southwest. So going to Abia State was just like an opportunity for me to mingle with people from other tribes, you understand?
Yes.
And it was also shocking because Abia State, how will I understand their language? You understand? How will I understand their language? Was my first day in camp was actually an exciting one. I need to visit everything. So it was such and another thing that made it interesting. Should I tell you?
Yes.
Some of my friends from FUTA, they were already in camp in Abia camp. So when I got there, it was just easy for me. I just reached out to them. How far? I'm ready at the gate. Come and pick me, and that was why. So that was just everything about my first day in camp. So it was exciting. I was excited to go to camp.
Thank you. NYC experience shape your experience as a fellowship leader.
Okay, NYC experience.
Yes.
Okay, now when I was in school, in Futa.
Yeah.
I attended the fellowship at first president fellowship, where I
Before we continue, a quick reminder: if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe. It helps this channel grow and ensure you don't miss the next upload. Now, let's get back to it.
served as the assistant general secretary. Yes, when I was in 300 level, assistant general secretary, and I also served in other capacities. And generally in Futa, I need to say this story because if I just talk about my NYSC experience, you might just look as if I just got there. They will not know that there was like a story from the past here. So, and also in Futa, I was the welfare director for my department, welfare director for my faculty, the deputy speaker for my faculty. I was the only lady in the whole of the legislative arm of my faculty, and we were the primary set of that. So do you understand? Yes, and of that legislative arm. So you know what it is to be the only lady in the midst of guys. And that was the first set of our legislative arm. So there are times that I just look at it that okay. So one of the things that actually shaped my journey in this NYSC, being a fellowship leader and stuff, was because number one, I've been a leader from where I was coming from. So you know there are times that sometimes when people are being placed in a leadership position, there are times that you might say that they might not do well as expected. You know that there's this expectation that we place on people that we put in positions, you understand? But one of the things that helped me so far was because I've served once. So me coming to Ikere Ekiti, me serving in GCF, that's Government Corporate Fellowship Ikere Ekiti, me serving there, it was just like me how will I explain, opening let me just say it was just giving me opportunity to learn more, to meet people more, because if you are a leader in a particular place, you will get to meet people on a personal level aside from the church, you understand? So it was just like a way for me to just, it's shaping my life because you trying to lead people that Igbo, Yoruba and Hausa. And you know that we all have this Yorubas now, you know that if they want to kneel down, they will have to kneel down with their two legs, for a guy, for a lady rather. And for Igbo, they don't have to kneel. And for Hausa, they don't have to kneel. So you need to understand culture. If you are a leader, you need to be able to understand people's culture. And that was another thing that also helped me in my journey as a leader in
Understanding
GCF.
the culture of every tribe.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And can you share one challenge you faced during NYSC service and how did you overcome it?
Okay. Okay, let me talk about my PPA. I served in Boise, that's Bamidele Olumilua University of Education, Science and Technology, Ikere Ekiti, yes. And one of the challenges I faced while serving was logistics, transporting, because the cost of living, I need to say this, the cost of living can kill the living in Ikere Ekiti in terms of logistics. For people that understand, like you might just be going to a place that you are seeing right there, but they will be telling you price that you don't wonder that how far now, I'm just a student, like I'm just a corper, you understand? But and most of the bike men here, they already have this mentality that if you're a corper, you have money. So if we are supposed to pay like 200 naira, just be expected to pay 500 naira because you are a core member, you understand? So the major problem that I had was just logistics. I did not have any problem because I'm in Ikere Ekiti, I'm a Yoruba lady and I'm serving in Southwest. This is a Yoruba. It was very easy for me to associate with people. People were saying that okay, they miss home. Me, my house is just like a stone away from Ikere Ekiti. So I won't really say that I miss home. So the only challenge that I faced while serving was just the logistics, and that was all.
Thank you. And looking back, what would you tell your younger self before starting NYSC service?
Okay. What will I tell my younger self? Okay.
NYSC service.
I would say go with an open mind. Trust God fully, and don't despise any experience. The major reason why I said come with an open mind is a lot of people, when they are coming for service or when they are going for service, let me say that way, They already have they already have the picture of what they want to go and do. So no matter what you tell them, they won't want to accept it.
Yes, they'll follow what they
Yes, they will follow what they have in mind already. But if you are going to service, one thing I will tell you is go with an open mind. I'm not telling you not to have expectations though.
Yes.
You must have expectations, but still have an open mind that okay, I need to be open to learn, or let me say I need to be open to unlearn, learn and relearn. Because if you just say that okay, because I have this knowledge about something and that's what I want to, is that same knowledge I want to incorporate into what I'm doing, my dear, you are going to fail. You are going to fail. So just have this mind that you are going for service. I'm saying this if it's I was talking to a younger self,
Yes.
that
Okay.
have a open mind. And another thing I will tell you is trust God. I already said it earlier. Trust God. I know you will be wondering that you can't deny Abia State. How come you served in Ekiti? I know a lot of you might want to have that question, but if time permits, I will explain that.
Explain that.
To Abia State, I knew that God just wanted me to meet with people in Abia State. Yes, God wanted me to meet with people because there are still people that I met in Abia State in that camp, that 3 weeks camp, that they are still in my lives, and we are, let me say, they are now destiny friends. You understand? But along the journey, when the time for relocation came, you know that there's a time in camp that they will ask that if you want, they will tell you that if you want to relocate, the portal is open, relocate. So that was the period I went to God. God, is your way for me to stay in Abia State? And at that point, God told me that no, that if I remember fully well, that I was not supposed to start that month. You understand? That was why I was referred back to Basi. But now, and God told me that you are not supposed to, that it just took you to Abia State for that thing because you need to learn something. And indeed, I learned relationship skill in that 3 weeks. Oh God, I'm this kind of person. Before I went to camp, I don't talk. Oh God, I don't talk. I don't interact with people. But when I got to camp, the okay, let me, you know, these hostel settings.
Yes.
My corner mate, I'll call her UI. Name is UI. She's this kind, she will push you to talk. UI. And when I saw it, I knew that yes, this is one of the reasons why God brought me to Abia State. You understand? And so that period of relocation period, I had to reach out to God. God, is this your plan for me? Am I to stay back in Abia? And God said no. I told him, where else should I go to? He said, he will tell you where to go to. Or let me just say this way, you will know where you are to go to. Let me put it that way. In my mind, deep down in my mind, I want to go to Lagos because before I went to service, I was working in a company and I was collecting more than 300k. Look at that amount, and you're a young graduate. I was not paying for house in VI. So look at the place, VI. You are not paying. You are staying with the person that you're working with. You are not buying food. So the money that I'm being paid is still there, like it's just like a savings. And then in my mind, I used to think that yes, God wants me to go to Lagos. That yes, I know I have a living God. And my uncle works in NYC Abuja. I reached out to him that I want to relocate. He told me that where? The only place that was on my mind, I told him Lagos. He said, give me another state. I told him, sir, if it's not Lagos, it's Abuja. So, and I also dropped some of my friends' names for him. But let me surprise you. I dropped 3 names for my uncle. I was the only one that did not get my preferred location.
Wow.
My one girl got Lagos, another person got Abuja. And me, that the man is my what? Uncle. I got Ekiti.
Another Southwest state.
Hey God. When I saw Ekiti, I said, Southwest. Again. That was the person I saw in camp. I said, no. I reached out to him, sir. It's Ekiti I got. He said, that there's nothing can do again, that you have to stay back anywhere. But he now said, the only thing he can do for me is that anywhere I want to serve inside Ekiti, that he can work it for me. because before he went to Abuja, he once worked here in NYC Secretariat in Ikere Ekiti. So he said anywhere in Ekiti that I want, that I should just let him know. I was thinking, okay, let me just speak Ado Ekiti. Happy now. But when I came for documentation in Ekiti, in Ado, I went to Ado because you have to go to the state capital, and I went to Ado for documentation. I just met the LGI of Ikere Ekiti. Immediately he saw me. He said, "What's your name?" I told him, Omoshibi Omotolan. He said, "Where do you live?" He said, Shidiade. He said, "Yes, that he knows this face." I was like, "I don't know you, sir. I don't," because I need to talk when they no go kidnap me for me. I'm just going for the first time. I said, "Sir, I don't know you." And he said, "Do you know?" I'm trying to remember this woman, my mom's best friend's name, but we call her Big Mom. So he said, "Do I know Big Mom?" Immediately I said, "Yes." He now told me that he knows Big Mommy. So I calmed down. Yes, now we can talk. Because now later my uncle called me that there's someone that he wants me to meet, that is the LGI of Ikere Ekiti. And I already met the man. So it made the journey. And during the documentation, he asked me, where do I want to serve? That will I come to his local government? I want to stay in Ado. I told him that, sir, which one is the best? And he said, Ado is fine, Ikere is fine. But the cost of living in Ado is more than the cost of living here in Ikere. And I told him that, let me just speak Ikere Ekiti. So that's how I came to Ikere Ekiti.
Yeah, welcome to the Southwest.
Now I got to my PPA again. To my PPA again. I'm saying all this story so that I would now, I'm talking about trusting God fully.
Yes, how God worked the
How
process.
God worked everything. And coming to, okay, he was not asking me that. When I came to Ikere Ekiti, because you have to, I think he was asking me that, that should he pick a place for me in Ikere Ekiti? I told him that, sir, you are the LGI, so you know the best PPA. And he told me that, will I want to serve in a university? The first thing that came to my head was, me that have a small stature like this, why would they be telling me to come and serve in a university? You understand that kind of thing? I told him that, sir, if you think that's the best, then I'm fine with it. So everything was not as if it was something I planned. No, it was because God knew what I needed to learn here in Ikere Ekiti. God knew that I needed to break some shell. I need to break off some shell. Like I need to expand in capacity. And if I have gone to Lagos, I trust me, my dear, I'll be so comfortable. I'll be in my comfort zone that even if opportunity is passing through my front, I won't recognize it as an opportunity. So you need to be able to trust God fully. Trust God fully. And don't despise any opportunity. Oh goodness. If you are going to Ikea, don't say that, okay, I want to just go and flex. I want to go and enjoy my life. Oh God, you go suffer. To be sincere, there are times that some people will see opportunity to learn a skill. They say, oh, I can't do that. After service, I'm going to work in this. Okay, life will tell you.
They were planning big things.
Oh, life will tell you. So if I'm going to be telling my younger self, go with an open mind, trust God fully, and don't despise any opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that story.
You're
And
welcome.
what do you think students misunderstood about NYC life?
Oh, that.
Yes.
Many people think NYC is an holiday period. No, but one thing, because okay, there was a time that when I was 7, one of the teachings that I took when I was 7 is after NYC, beyond NYC. And that was when I realized a lot of people, when they were coming to NYC, they came with the mindset that I just want to live my life, no stress. It was now when they now had 1 month left, they realized that I won't be collecting 77k again. What does life hold for me? Because let me tell you something, NYC period is just like a transition season between your academic life and your career life. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's like a ladder. Let's say the
academic.
lower part is your academic.
Why did
So that
I-
ladder is what your NYC experience. Then the upper part is your career. So if you are going to NYC saying that you just want to enjoy, as I said before in the past question, you will not see opportunities passing by. So a lot of people think NYC is just a place for me to enjoy. Let me just go. Let me just. Some people to the point that they will not even go to their PPA, primary place of assignment. No. I have friends currently now after 7, where they work, they are being retained there. To work there.
Wow.
In Boise.
Wow. As a result of the PPA they did.
God bless you. But if you are this kind of person that you don't come to office, we don't want to retain you.
No. So the opportunity has just gone.
And there are a lot of times that there are people that will just say that, oh, I want to go back to where I came for their opportunities. It's a lie. Ask them 2 months after NYC. Ask them 3 months after NYC that, how far guy, how far girl, wetin they do now? They will tell you say they are still jobless.
Wow.
I can show you evidence on my phone. There was a particular guy that got the opportunity to be retained in Boise.
Yes.
He told me personally, but he said no, he wants to go back to his state. Now, yesterday was 1 month after NYC. That means the guy have used a month at home. Nothing.
And I didn't be was here, would have seen the opportunity.
And a lot of times they will just say that, how much does school want to pay you? You understand that mentality of we young people?
Yeah.
How much is 120,000? I will not be going to office. You understand that kind of thing? NYC period is not a time for you to play. It's a time for you to be serious with your life. I wish I can keep telling people, I can hammer this to their ears. I wish I can just carry a microphone for everybody serving or anybody that is going to serve. NYC period is not an holiday period. It is not an holiday period. It is not a time for you to just waste. It is that 1 year is not to be wasted. I wrote something down that we need to read out. I wrote it that it is a transition season where God molds you, test your resilience, and connect you with opportunities that can shape your future. There are some opportunities that people have missed, that it will take the grace of God, it will take the mercies of God for them to get the opportunity back. You might be looking that, oh, you are done serving, what are you still doing in Ekiti? Why? It's because Ekiti is a fruitful place for me. That's why I'm still here. And if it's that I did not maximize that 1 year, I would have gone back.
Yeah.
I would have gone back to where I came from. So for everybody that wants to go and serve please and please note this, NYC period is not an holiday period. Let's just say that it's not an holiday period. Yeah.
And how did NYC service change your perspective on Nigeria as a country?
NYC actually opened my eyes to the beauty of diversity. Yes. Before, I don't really like to relate with people that are not Yorubas. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But let me say this before I continue the question. Now, most of my brand ambassadors for my brand, they are mostly Igbos or Delta. I only have one person that is a Yoruba person that is my brand ambassador.
So they are mostly Igbos.
They're mostly Igbos. So NYS actually opened my eyes to the beauty of diversity. You know that you might see something that with Yoruba, there is a way that we might want to see things, but when another person from another tribe, oh, this thing can be done this way, because they are coming from a different environment. They have a perspective about something, like they have another perspective about the same thing, different from the Yorubas. So it actually brought this I know some people might be saying that NYC is no longer promoting the unity that they started with. Yes, I need to be sincere with you, but still there's still unity, and still there's still diversity, still there's still if you can really open everything, if you notice that all my answers are intertwined,
Yeah.
don't say that you can only relate with a Yoruba person.
Yes, yes, yes.
Don't say that as an Igbo person that you can only relate with an Igbo person. Don't say that as an Hausa person you can only relate with an Hausa person. Don't say that. And that's some of the mistakes that some people made, some people are making, and some people will still make.
Yeah.
You need to be able to see the beauty in diversity. That okay, let me even see how these people get things done. Let me see how these people, even though you might not be in their village, you might not be in their town, you can still do things the way they are doing things in your own environment.
You are bringing the experience.
Bringing experiences together. And another thing that we'll talk about is meeting people. Okay, most of my friends, I go to their house. I'm just gonna bet that I don't really like trying new food. No, I don't like it. But I was able, even though I don't like it, like eating their, still I don't like eating their food, but I was able to taste their food and it's nice. But personally, I don't just like it. Not because their food
other tribes.
Not because their food is bad, but personally because I was not brought up with it. And something that I was not brought up with in terms of food, I don't intend to come to my house. Or if you come to my house, I can bring everything. The thing you will see is biscuits, drinks. And do you know why? I went to a boarding school. And my body system does not really go well with the food they served there. So based on that, my parents provided me with lots of those things. So when I even went to university, I was still eating those. Even despite the fact that I had stuff. And even when I came to serve, it just so me saying that I don't eat their food does not mean that it is not good. You understand?
Yeah, but you're not used.
I'm not used to it. But NYS is actually a time for you to see beauty in diversity. Generally, you need to see beauty in diversity. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving on from that, what moment during NYC experience depend on your faith or change your values?
Okay, there was a particular time I needed to take a teaching year in this year. Oh goodness, I was weak. I was tired. If it was possible for me to tell them that, please can you shift this thing to next week, I would have told them. But it's not possible. Flyer has been made. It has been publicized. It does not now make sense. So despite the fact that I was weak, I still came up to take that teaching. And one thing that I noticed was that after that teaching, I regained strength. I don't know where the strength came from. And through that, I realized that it's not a personal thing that even when I'm weak and I tend to teach people things, I regain strength. And it's something I learned during my NYS period. Even if I said, oh, I want to sleep, but if I can gather that strength to start teaching, that strength will come from a place I don't even understand.
So it has increased your faith in that spiritual.
It has. It has. So now, even if you tell me that, Sister Tolani, you have a teaching that you want to take, or you have a prayer you want to read. Even if I tell you that I'm weak, it is not your. I know it might be in your position to say, okay, rest. But still, for Tolani, it is not in your position to say that, okay, rest. For you to help me, it is your position. It is in your position to tell me that you can do it despite the fact that you are weak. Your strength is not in your strength, but it's in the strength that God has made available for you. You understand that?
Yeah.
So that was one thing that transformed by my teachings. Now, the teachings I'm talking about was not preaching, no. It was just me talking about opportunities.
I remember when you took.
Oh, you remember?
I was there. I attended 2 or 3 of your programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I see people enter my DM. Polani, I never knew that I could do this. Now I'm trying to do this. Me hearing people's testimony. Oh goodness, it has a way of giving me this joy. Even if I might be frown all day, like just that. If you can just come and you can give me a testimony through what, oh goodness, you've blessed my day already. You've beautified my day. If possible, you've beautified my week already.
So it has increased your
It has.
transforming lives.
It has, to be sincere. I never knew that I carried so much value. I think I need to say that.
Yeah.
I need to say that because if I don't say that now, I might be ungrateful. Yeah, I never knew I carried so much value. I'm going to make a shout out at the end of this. Please, I need to do that. Please.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I never knew I carried so much value, but because opportunities were made, platforms were made available for me to showcase myself. The first teaching that I took, not really a teaching like that, but amidst people, I was shaking. Oh goodness. I think they were not even up to 10. That the first one, they were not up to 10, but I was shaking because I was scared that what if I say rubbish? What if these people have the knowledge of what I want to say? What if this? What if that? That doubt. But the platform that has been made available, even if you feel, come and say the rubbish. Maybe you think you have rubbish, just come and say the rubbish. You understand that? But so this is platforms were made available and it actually deepened a lot of things. Thank you. So me being given platform as well, because there are a lot of young people out there that they carry so much value, but platform
express themselves.
And another thing is that there are some people that even when platforms are made available for them, they don't maximize the platforms well. They don't. So one of the things that I did was to maximize the platform that has been given to me.
And about what you said, what will you miss the most in your NYC service?
The people I served with, they were people with great minds. If I want to mention them, I'm going to omit some names, and I don't want to do that. But to all B2 Corpers this year, B2 Corpers.
That was what Miss Ebony also said. So meeting people from
God, I miss those guys. Sincere. There are times I just look back and thank God I met them. There are times that some of them will challenge you. Omotolani, what you are doing is wrong. Things that some people might not have the mind to come and challenge you based on fact that they see that they'll be looking at it that maybe I don't know, maybe I carry fire on my head. You know, because there are times that some people will tell me that I'm afraid to come and meet you. I'm wondering why. I'm a simple person. For people that know me well, I'm a very simple person. If you have an observation about me, about what I've done, come and tell me. I'm open-minded to learn. So the people, one thing that I miss so much is the people. Yes, the people.
And what if NYC we are optional? Would you still go for it? If NYC is optional, would you still go for it? Yes or no? And you give us reasons.
Yes.
Okay, why?
I would. Though NYC is not perfect.
Yes.
It's not perfect. But because it has made me to learn a lot about people, about leadership, about faith that classroom cannot offer. I think I need to say that again. It taught me lessons about people, about leadership, and about faith that classrooms cannot offer. I know a lot of people will just say that, that's 77K, so I'm wasting my time to be collecting 77K. I can get another job that will be paying me 120. It's true. I won't dispute. At least I said that before I even started serving. I was collecting 300K. Like, consider 300K as a fresh graduate.
Yeah.
You understand that? But to be sincere, money is not everything. There are times that you need to meet with people. There are times you need to meet with people because they are ladders. I say something that fathers are ladders that make you see father. Father.
Are ladders that make you see
father. So in NYC, if NYC was to be optional, I will. Even if they want us to serve it, the only thing that I don't like, Should I say
You
it?
can
Let
say
me
it.
say it. I'm no longer I don't collect my
You can
certificate.
say
There's
it.
nothing you can do again.
You can say it.
It's the CDS. Going to sit down for hours.
Community.
Oh goodness. The only time that I enjoyed CDS was when we go, because I was in education and ICT. I was the general secretary
Yeah.
of my CDS. But the only time I enjoyed was when we go to school to sensitize students. But aside that, you just go to secretariat, sit down for hours. That's the only thing that I don't like.
For final year students.
Okay, to my final year student, please don't see NYC as a waste of time. If it's possible for me to kneel, if it's possible for me to prostrate, for me to let it sink into their head, I will. NYC is not a waste of time. It is an opportunity for growth. It is an opportunity for you to build relationships. It is an opportunity to discover yourself. It is an opportunity to serve God.
Another thing.
And it is an opportunity to develop skills. Should I say it again?
Yeah.
It is an opportunity for growth.
Yes.
It is an opportunity for you to build relationships. It is an opportunity for you to discover yourself.
Yes.
It is an opportunity for you to serve God. And it is an I said it, okay, see it as an opportunity for growth.
Yes.
Opportunity to build relationship, opportunity to discover yourself, opportunity to serve God, and opportunity to develop skills. Because I deliberately said serve God because after NYC, when you start working, there are times that, for example, you go to work from Monday to Saturday. Will you be able to go for midweek service? No. but the energy that you've gathered during your service year can sustain. I'm not saying it will sustain you forever, but it can still sustain you for a while. Do you understand it like that? And I need to say this: life after NYC is real. People might not want to tell you, and that's because they don't have results yet. You understand? But either have results now or not. Let me tell you, life after NYC is real. No be beans.
No 77K again.
No 77K again. Okay, let me even make you guys laugh. Okay, I think end of last month, me and my friend we were just talking. I said, we are now sacked. No, was it sacked? We are now unemployed youth. We are just saying it jokingly that no more 77K again. No, you understand something like that. But it's dawned on us. Though I'm working, I have a business, but still, that 77K was something. Even if it's food stuff you use it to buy, it's something.
Yeah.
So you don't know that, guy, they collect 77K again. No, you understand something like that. Life after NYC is real, and no be beans. No be beans.
So give your final advice to every student, every Ex-Corper watching this as we close up this show.
Okay, for everyone watching this, I will tell you that know God for yourself during the service of NYC. Don't get carried away by what everyone is saying. Hear God, know what God is saying about your life. There are people that, okay, now they've gone back to Lagos that they came from, but still there's nothing. Whereby me, I'm still in Ekiti, and I know that I'm making progress right there. And it's because what? When God told me something, I was able to run with it. And it is that I was not able to hear God, will I be able to run with what?
No, the opportunity will be lost.
So know God for yourself. I might not say any other thing, but know God for yourself. A lot of people say this, but maybe when you experience life to a point, you understand why people always say this. Know God for yourself, because there are times that opportunities, there are times that situations and circumstances, and you say that God, or will you now be saying that, Pastor, or if your child is sick, will you now say, Pastor? Let me say to Yoruba for people that don't understand Yoruba, please don't be offended. But will you not say, Pastor, oh mommy, oh yeah, my child is not feeling fine. If you need money, Pastor, I need money, whereby you can reach out to God. God, you are the only one I have, bro. You understand this?
Yes, yes, I understand.
There's this confidence that you have when God has said a word concerning your life. Even if situations, everything might not look like it, but in as much as God has said it, just run with it. Let's look at Abraham. When God was telling him to leave it, where did the land that he showed him? He did not mention the land to him. He did not mention the land to him. He said, the land that we showed thee. Or if God has told Abraham that you're going to make a sacrifice of your son, your only begotten son, the son that you gave birth to when you when you were in your late
days.
do you think he want to become so because he already had that relationship with God, so anything that God was telling him at that point, that he was just running with it. So know God for yourself, whereby because when situations of life come to you, it is what you've heard that can sustain you, or rather that will sustain you. So, and I said something the other time, I don't know if I'm permitted, my shout out.
Yeah, you want to make a shout out?
Yes. Okay, I want to make a shout out to few people.
Yes.
And I need to mention their names because they are very important.
Go ahead.
Firstly, I want to make a shout out to my mom, in person of Mrs. Omoshebi. Thank you for being a wonderful mom. Thank you for coming for my POP all the way from Akure, just for you to witness our personal parade ceremony in Ekiti. Thank you, Mom. I really appreciate you. And to my loving brother, Olatomira, you know that I love you forever, right? I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are some friends that I made here that if not for them, the journey might not be as smooth as expected. I want to make a shout out to Emmanuel Olaleye. Thank you, Emmanuel. I really say a very big thank you for all you do, what you are still doing. To hope, to love, to all of you that our family house. Thank you for accepting this need together. Despite the fact that I was not living in you guys' family, but you guys still accepted me. Lastly, to my daddy, I call him my daddy, the lead pastor of Pentecost Arena. Thank you, daddy. Thank you, daddy. Thank you for believing this small girl. Thank you for seeing beyond what I can or I could have seen with my own eyes. Thank you for giving me platform and other leaders platform. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn directly from you. It's really a great opportunity to learn from Pastor Beloved. It is a great opportunity to learn from Pastor Beloved. And to everyone, to Mommy Beloved, Mommy Gloria, I say a very big thank you. I love you all. I love you all. Don't worry, I'm sure you're going to see me at the top very soon.
Yes.
Bye.
So we are now at the end of the show. Can you introduce yourself once again?
Okay, introduce myself again. Lastly, my name is Omoshebi Omotolani Precious, and I am a virtual assistant, a project manager, and I said earlier that I sell confidence through perfume, anything related to scent. So if you are looking for a place where you can get your perfume in wholesale, you can reach out to me. If you are looking forward to learn about virtual assistant, you can look out to me. And if you're also looking, well, okay, I'm graduating from school now, I don't have a business that I'm doing, I need someone to put me through to the kind of business that I can start, you can also reach out to me. I'm open to put you through. I think that should be.
Make shout out to our audience.
And to the audience, I love you guys. And to my host, thank you. I think I need to make this public apology to my host. Yes, I'm so sorry for. To be today, we also have done this interview for a very long time. I'm so sorry for keep on. I'm so sorry. Hope I'm forgiven.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're watching this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us, and you can reach out to Mrs. Omotolani. I call her Miss Omotolani.
Okay, I had Mrs. That's why I look at
Yeah,
you that
Miss
I'm not Mrs. So
Miss
please.
Omotola. So
Yes.
tell our audience to follow and subscribe also one.
Okay. Please, it is very important for you to subscribe and follow because this channel is actually an opportunity for you to learn. It's an opportunity to learn. You will hear real life stories. This one is not something that you will read. You are hearing from the person directly. So please reach out to subscribe, follow, and like any of their posts because it's going to be of great benefit to you.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for